Okay, put your hand up if you're a server that's ever stayed working at a restaurant longer than you actually wanted to just because you did not want to learn a new food or drink menu at another restaurant. Guilty? Yeah. It sucks. So I know that techniques for memorizing things can really vary person to person when it comes to how successful they are, but I still wanted to go over a few things that have worked really well for me personally. For one, instead of working to tackle an entire list all at once, I try to focus on just 2 items per day. And this is true whether it's for a drink recipe, for wine tasting notes, the ABV of beers, or just for menu prices. I just keep going over them, and if I'm really having difficulty, I've found that it helps to write them down by hand, and I'll just keep doing that until I have both of them nailed. Usually this happens by the end of the day, so then the next day I'll move on to the next 2, and continue this process until I have them all nailed down, making sure that I review the ones from previous days every few days as well. I also love using mnemonic devices. Probably the longest one that's been stuck in my head is pineapples by the bay. I heard a bartender say that one time when talking about how they remember which drink gets the pineapple juice and which one gets the grapefruit juice when talking about a bay breeze and a sea breeze, and I love it. So here's one that I made for Dogfish Head 60-minute IPA. D60 Citrusy 6. It's a beer from Delaware that's flavor comes from over 60 hop additions being added to a 60-minute boil, resulting in a citrusy flavor note with a 6% ABV. So things like that work very well for me. Any tips that anyone else has, I would love to hear them in the comment section.